We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first game of the month of July between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Hal Newhouser will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Freddie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Cain on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
That's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Fred Wiggins. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
For 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Vargas, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Next to stand in is Christian Murray. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Lifted in the air out to left field. Murray is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Newhouser, just 24 years of age. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Misses, ball 2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, one man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there were two down.
That is good. The designated hitter, Avisaíl Garcia.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount. No balls and a strike to count. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit to short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, here is Terry Mooney. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. 1 out.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Randy Wiggins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Brian Brummett. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. with 19 homers and 38 runs batted in. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Brummett is off of first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And it's fouled away. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, B-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now is Lorenzo Cain as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Colton Wong now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. No balls and 1 strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Cain is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting up, the first baseman, Edward Arnold.
Next to hit is Edward Arnold. First pitch on its way.
Ball. That was 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Wong waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now passing center fielder Christian.
So next to bat will be Christian Brummett. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Very high. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Angel Vargas would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane able to track it down for the 3rd out. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Murray will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Next it'll be Tony Perez. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Angel Vargas.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Braun will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. First offering, hit in the air down the right field line. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Braun is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Christian.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wiggins is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Randy.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So next to hit is Brian Burnett. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
One strike.
Runners on the move for second. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
center fielder, Christian.
Into the box, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-1.
Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
At the plate now, Angel Vargas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. As a look, now the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he pops it up. Here comes Yelich. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Two down, runners at first and second. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-0. Now to bat, Manny Pena. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Count still full, 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Brummett is there, 2 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Next for Milwaukee, Colton Wong. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now pitch on the way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Brewers nothing. Josh Lindblom enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to the plate, Fred Wiggins. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And there's 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Striding in is Christian Murray, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Into the box now, Terry Mooney as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Mooney, the runner at first with 2 gone. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Mooney is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. At the plate, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Back on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in. To the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. He
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Edward Arnold. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 4-0. 7th inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now bats, right fielder, Ryan Braun.
So here is Ryan Braun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Tony Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Comes set and the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. High in the air down the right field line. Wiggins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 4-0. Batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. One away.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Angel.
Now at the plate, Angel Vargas, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Fred Wiggins. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, Christian.
Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Christian Murray. First offering on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Yount is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robin Yount. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wiggins is there, and he'll bring this one in. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in next, Manny Pena, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Lifted in the air out to right. Wiggins gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Justin Topa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Stepping up is Terry Mooney. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Next up, Randy Wiggins. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back to the track, to the wall. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Brian Brummett. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. Pena has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So stepping in is Tyler Wiggins. And now the first pitch. They'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One and two now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, high in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers, and the lead is now 5-0.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that.
The center field.
Now here's the first offering. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. At the plate, Ryan Braun. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now, Tony Perez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Plate now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the deficit is down to only one now.
Big RBI knock right here in the top half of the ninth to cut the deficit to 1 run. You can start to feel the tension a little bit. That pitcher might be holding that ball a little bit longer. That's when you miss over the heart of the plate.
In now, Travis Shaw. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Pittsburgh used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hal Newhouser earns win number 7 on the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Randy Wiggins had 3 hits in the contest, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers, 5-4. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Friars hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-1. The Cardinals' starting pitcher, number 40, won his first game of the season, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 3-0. J.D. Davis had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 15-6. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. The Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-0. Corey Seager drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Dodgers to victory over Washington 13-0. Eric Gagne earned the 3rd W of his season as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 6-4. The New York Yankees continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. Teoscar Hernandez plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Mariners 8-3. Cam Gallagher had a big fly with 5 driven in, leading the Royals over the Red Sox 6-1. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pulverized the Twins 6-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-2. They now have